flights in the evening. Bukit Bintang Kuala Lumpur is at 5:57. I hope that the Malaysian government requires all foreign visitors.
So, as we made our way to Damansara, Malaysia's remarkable infrastructure unfolded before me, each passing mile more impressive than the last. Gentle rain began to fall. Soon we arrived at our home for the journey ahead. After dropping our bags at the hotel, we headed straight back out to explore. It was by then late, Malaysia felt incredibly safe. After a long day of travel, exhaustion took over, and I headed back to the hotel for a well-earned night's rest. The next morning, my first task was to find the nearest mosque, somewhere accessible from my hotel and close enough to become part of my daily routine.
Well, that's the Malaysia National Ice Skating Stadium. Wow. City, this nature.
And again, the city is so well planned, the infrastructure is outstanding.
Here we go. This is the closest mosque from my place. It's a 3-minute walk. Oh, it's beautiful. A unique kind of a mosque. Right outside the mosque. It's a beautiful place.
And then we were headed towards the Grand Mosque, Reliant Mosque, beautiful place. So my first stop was Bangsar South, where I had a few meetings scheduled. It's a modern and impressive district, known for its concentration of corporate offices, specifically in the IT sector. If you're planning to move to Malaysia and want to stay close to work, Bangsar South is definitely worth considering.
Football ground here in Putrajaya. It's a nice place here in Malaysia. Here we go, the beautiful city of Kuala Lumpur. Hi. Hi, what?
How long you in Malaysia?
Now it was time to visit Bukit Bintang, one of Malaysia's most iconic destinations, from luxury malls and vibrant street life to excellent Arab, Turkish and international cuisine. This district has something for everyone, whether you're here to eat, shop or simply soak in the atmosphere. Bukit Bintang rarely disappoints.
Well, no more mess.
Yeah, I did buy a watch. And from there I visited one of Malaysia's most famous Chinese temples. A beautifully crafted landmark that reflects the country's rich cultural diversity.
Beautiful city of Malaysia. There we go.
And then came my favorite part, Chinatown. Vibrant streets, endless energy, it genuinely felt like a small piece of China in the heart of Malaysia. A fantastic experience.
Guys, I'm sure to visit this place. This is Bake with Aiden. You have to come and visit his place. This is all he sells. It's his family business. Okay? So all the best to him.
These handmade paintings were truly mesmerizing. And the entire place just left me with one thought. China might just be my next destination after Malaysia.
Hello my friend, how are you? Hello friend. So here we are. The second tallest building in the world. Located in Kuala Lumpur. Guys, I've never been to the cookie crumbs here in Malaysia, but what is it about this store that is making all these people stand in this queue? May I know in the comments here, please.
And then the iconic Petronas towers applaud. The architecture was stunning, but it was the glow of the towers at night that truly made the moment unforgettable.
Here we are in the beautiful city, Kuala Lumpur. Inside. There we go, the beautiful city of Putrajaya. And this is Dr. Zakir Naik's mosque. Brother asked a very good question. Look at this. Guys, when you visit Malaysia, you must definitely have your lunch or dinner here in this restaurant. Amazing food.
Next, I explored a beautiful park in Putrajaya that felt surprisingly European. With its pristine surroundings, towering trees, and peaceful atmosphere, it felt like a walk through the woods. Easily one of my favorite places in Malaysia, and perhaps my favorite state so far.
Oh, look at this, it's a little Komodo dragon.
Took a prayer break. Then I headed to an MMA gym in Malaysia. I love MMA myself, so I thought of checking out the MMA scene or the level of MMA in Malaysia. I had a good spar with a Syrian kickboxer with an undefeated record of 17-0, but unfortunately didn't allow me to record. But it was a great time in the MMA gym. And then peacefully I had lunch watching the beautiful view of the city of Kuala Lumpur.
Peacefully sleeping.
And now, the most important part of the trip was attending the business and job fairs. They brought together entrepreneurs, manufacturers, and professionals from all backgrounds. I had productive discussions about my manufacturing business, explored opportunities in supply chain consulting. Met many impressive, like-minded people. I even had the opportunity to speak on stage. Footage from that will be released soon. Then it was time for me to relax a little, especially after a long, hectic day. I also visited the Sultan Shah Alam Museum, where I learned more about Malaysia's fascinating history and multicultural roots.
This is a slab grave, not here.
Shilling slang. Old shilling coin slang.
It offered insight into how the Malay, Chinese, and Indian communities developed under British rule, each playing different economic roles before eventually becoming integral parts of modern Malaysian society.
Just look at the detailing. I want to set my home one. Wow, arms and ammunition. Well, who said the Crusaders were the only ones with these sort of arms? Commemorate the coronation of King George VI and Queen Elizabeth, 1937. Wow, what a nice 3D model. Here we go, guys. British divide and rule policy dilemma. This is the 3D model that they've made. It's a very good one. This is the era of the British. Well, this is what the first class order of chivalry Grand Commanders received. And this was for women. So this was for men, and this for women. It's your favorite part, right here, the weaponry. This is the exact machine used for coffee cultivation here in Malaysia back in the day. Look at this. There's so many creatures in the forests of Malaysia. Oh, look at the size of this. This is the real skin of the Indo-Chinese leopard, the Malayan tiger. You have a few other animals as well. You have the marble cat. I think it's a leopard cat. A few different species. It's a saltwater crocodile. Here you go, guys. When you visit Malaysia, ensure to visit this restaurant. It's a very nice place with very nice Pakistani food. MashaAllah. Look at this beautiful rainbow. Wow. See a full rainbow. Beautiful Chinese mosque.
Jadi, Islam dan juga ihsan ni kita mesti buat dalam hidup. Cuma Imam Ghazali
It's a pretty cloudy day here in Malaysia. Let's head towards our next destination. Alright, taking a little bit of rest, enjoying bowling here in Malaysia. It's pretty nice. So we have the Lego check-in. There we go. Security check. Kuala Lumpur. So my little friend.
Offence in Malaysia. The Malaysian government required all foreign visitors to undergo biometric